Light is on. We're good, we're good, we're good. What up, what up? Live. Yo. Here we go. Sorry it's a little bit later. Lolita, what up? You ever heard of Salat? No. 3 a.m. way too early. 2 a.m. for me, and I love it. But I definitely understand people being upset about it being so early. I'm down for fights whenever. Salat? What the? Indonesian South. Oh. That's very weird. That is very weird. Let's be honest. Will you be live to watch Road to UFC? I don't think I will be live. I don't think I can afford the Fight Pass. I don't have a membership with it. So, probably not. I thought I was going to be able to, but no. Nope, nope, nope. Let's hit that. Johnny Walker, Zhang. Bada bing, bada boom. We're live, we're live. Pirate it? No. Not doing that. That's craziness. Yo, Willie, what up, buddy? What up? Lady my age, and then up a lady, young black belt for real? Jesus. I don't know what. That stuff's weird. We are live. Do I become a questionable sailor of the seven seas? No. Got 11 and a half riding on Ming Zhang. Ming Yang Zhang. God, you scare me every time you tell me those numbers. You worry me every single time. Tell me you think I cash. I definitely think you cash. I have my video out talking about the fight. I'm a little questionable. I don't know if we have no idea about the grappling of Zhang at all. I'm worried for some reason that Walker's going to be able to grapple him. Walker not winning? God, I hope not. Haha, Bradas and Cash me huge. Hell yeah. Send me a shout out Brazil. Shout out to Brazil. Shout out Brazil. If you guys can, slap that like button. I appreciate you. Walker sub round 1 worth the sprinkle. Yes. Not round 1, but Walker sub, sure. The easiest cash for that freaking odd is inside the distance. Easiest. Zhang has tree trunks for legs and has sneaky submissions. That's fair. You watch Pirates of the Caribbean? What? What? Oh. Any combat sports practitioners here or just fans? I've had an amateur fight before. It's Zhang's first round shadow. Should be. What are you drinking? Tea? Coffee. The movies? Yeah. Silent Hill is here. Help me find you 10 days to find me. Okay. Another highlight reel added to the future champ legacy. Should absolutely destroy him. You are a fan? Holy moly. Holy moly. Okay. Okay. And of course, my cup. Boom. Yeah. You haven't watched the Pirates of the Caribbean movies? I've seen one for sure all the way, but I've seen a bits and pieces of other ones. Low key got Montel Jackson beating Figgy. So do I. So do I. This is not the same Figgy. This is not championship Figgy. This is not on a tear Figgy. This is old 38-year-old Figgy. Who do I have in RDR versus Fluffy? Fluffy. I think RDR will have moments with his submissions, but I think Fluffy beats him in 3, 4, 5. Sorry, but I just found your answer to very vague and unconvincing. Can you please tell me more about your amateur fight? That doesn't even make sense. I have an amateur fight. What? No reason to lie about that. It was on Mike, or not Mike. It was on Josh Shockey. What's his fucking name? Fought Chris Clements. Hold on, I'll tell you his name. Oh, Keith Wazinski. That's who it is. Keith Wazinski's one of his cards. Got to meet him, talk to him for a while. It's cool stuff. Man, you were missing out some of the best CGI in cinematic history. Okay. You were so confident on DDP. Yep. And like I was talking about in the other streams, I thought DDP would make him work more than he did, and he didn't. It was a good performance by Shmaev. I think RDR versus Fluffy is 50-50. I don't trust RDR's cardio. Why is Mahashade favored against Young? I don't know why. I have Young all day. What does it matter? Correct. Yo, watch it. What? What? I know Young performance against Elder wasn't the best, but he showed grit, and Mahashade is very mid and horrible chin. I wouldn't say horrible chin, but he's very inconsistent for sure. Your video quality is really good. Fantastic. Appreciate you. How come you didn't pursue another amateur fight? Because I have a family. Maybe if I would have won, I would have pursued it, but I kind of needed money in the situation I was at. I didn't say you were lying. I just said your answer was unconvincing. Your insecurity is showing. Okay. You said it was unconvincing. Tell me more. I don't have to tell you anything. I had an amateur fight about 10 years ago. And that's it. With Josh Shockey and Keith Wazinski as the promoters. What? I was confident also. Who cares, dude, dog? Exactly. Pavlich and Zhang both first-round shadows is plus 800. I don't think Pavlich shadows Acosta in the first round, but I do think Pavlich wins. Who is it? Oh, Nunes. Lolita, because I'm interested in conversing with other people who have participated in combat sports. Who did I fight? It was brothers. That's who I fought. I don't want to say because then everyone's gonna figure out who I am and stuff, like my name. And Elite knows. He's seen it. Pavlich to win, yes. Is that fight on YouTube? I fucking wish it was. It'd be on my channel. I'd be talking about it. Okay, we came here to talk MMA. Yeah. You needed money, so why? So you went and did one amateur fight. Newsflash, bros. Amateurs don't get paid. I got paid $100, so fuck off. Brundage would have got shadowed. Marab to beat Sandhagen, then Umar Pantoja to beat Van, and then we get Marab Pantoja. Bobby, I'm here for it. Chill, we cool, bro. I'm not a weirdo. Elite knows the truth. Yep. Hey, bro, how are you? Good, how are you doing? Long time no see. Long time no see. Brundage ends MMA, by the way. How dare you? The fact that you're getting so defensive so quickly when I just asked a simple question tells me now that you are lying. So, yes, I think you're lying. Okay. Okay. What? It's on the internet. Where I fought in Maryville. It was on a fucking thing. What are we doing here? How funny is it when CM Punk tried to do UFC? I mean, you got to give him credit. It took a lot of balls for him to do that. Do you think we get Whale Lee versus Shevchenko next year? God, I hope so, man. How many fucking mods you got? Are you worried about 2 weight cuts for Kaio? Yes, but it is 2 weeks, give or take. He is a grappler, so I'm not worried if he goes in there and he tries to grapple more. But if he goes in there and he's striking a ton, then we have an issue. Who's your favorite fighter, bro? My favorite fighter of all time is Cowboy. Van versus Pantoja. I can't wait. Pantoja wins. Lies, lies, and more lies. Okay. I have to lock a nerd's lay. Okay. Who you got beating Kayla and Nunes? I think Nunes wins. If Kayla can get it to the ground, then she might have a lot of success. But she's just not good on the feet at all. So Nunes. I'm a mod on the chat right now. Correct. Correct. You are. Elite is. MPD is. If he's still here. Yeah. Yep. Lies. Do you think Nunes keeps it standing though? Kayla is a beast. Um, I think if Prime Amanda Nunes shows up, yes, absolutely. John Dog, what's up, buddy? So many top level mods. Correct. Is Taporia better than Makachev? Hmm. 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 I think they're. I mean, I don't know if they're. I think they're pretty close to each other. Nunes is a scary chick. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. You've seen it, MPD? Oh yeah, I think you were here when we were talking about it. Do you agree with Boars at number 4, pound for pound? Absolutely no. I seen that today and I was like, what is this bullshit? Number 1 bullshit. The fuck? That's not a disrespect thing to Chimaev. The fuck is he on the pound for pound list? Why? Well, why? Because he's undefeated? Yeah, I don't agree. And what about Marab? Is he bantamweight GOAT? Ooh, I always forget this. Is that TJ in Dominic Cruz's division? If that's the case, no. Hamzat should be number 1. No. Did you see Tom's neck tat? Sure didn't. You were scheduled against Brundage. MPD. You know beards are actually useful in fighting. Oh, okay. This is why MMA now hates Brundage because he would have gotten bodied. I don't hate. Hey, I think Brundage got absolutely fucking robbed in his last fight. If I hated him, I wouldn't have said that. No, you're good, MPD. You're good. Elite Pico might have gotten finished. He was looking goddamn good until that finish. He was looking good. You think you would have generally fair? You think you would have generally fair question? What? See, everyone thinks they would have won. What do you mean? I did read the whole comment. Bro, what do you think of Aspinall versus Taporia? That doesn't make sense. Pico was looking good until he got smashed. Yep. You think he would have won? No, I thought Garbrandt won in his last fight. I thought he clearly won. He got robbed. I told everyone slam Lerone as underdog. I mean, he wasn't looking good until he caught Pico. He was getting beat up a little bit. Taken down twice, dropped early in the first round. Pico's looking really good. Rob is absolutely the bantamweight go. Okay. I think Cruz, what he did in his prime, is better. I think TJ Dillashaw has an argument for it as well. He was incredible. Am I Roy Nelson's brother? Sure. Did you hear about Gabe Stevenson's making his debut? Yep, I did hear about that. I'm interested. I mean, you think you would have won. Against Cody? No. And no, because he was actually training. No, absolutely not. Murphy's a dog? Yep. Why don't more people have big beards? I have no idea. Probably is annoying while you're training. Honestly. You think Murphy did that to let Pico think he wasn't all that? No, I don't think so. I think Pico started fast and Lerone had to make adjustments and he recognized that Pico kept coming in every time there was distance, pressuring heavy, and Lerone threw the spinning back elbow. Question, what's up? Jesus, Rico. Stupid idiot. A scrawny lion. What? Rude dog. Dog. Okay. Go away. Jesus. Idiot. Goodbye. Goodbye. Who would you have in Pico versus Vallejos? Yeah, that's probably Vallejos. Just because I don't think Pico would wrestle as much as he needs to, and I think Vallejos would beat him. Why did you delete it? Why the fuck would I not? Oh, I got Dude Dog. Stupid. I was going to delete that stupid comment. Someone beat me. Oh, I got you. Who would you have in Murphy v. Diego? Diego. Oh, wait. No. Murphy. My God. I meant Murphy. Jesus Christ. I think Diego would do well in the first, but Murphy is a really, really good distance striker. Decent grappler against the cage. Is susceptible to certain things, but I think against Lopez, I think you'd beat. How many mods do you have though? I don't know, 10, somewhere on there. I'm a real person. What? It's time to make your official pick: Gene or Diego. I lean towards Diego. I gotta be honest. He's a little bit more well-rounded that we know of, and coming off of a loss. I guess statistically, coming off of a loss in a title fight, you always lose your next one. I've just seen a little bit more of Diego. I've seen him be battle tested. I've seen him, fight really good fighters and do well. Gene, we haven't seen much of. How do you think Gene Silva versus Murphy goes? Gene Silva knocking Murphy the fuck out. He has enough mods to keep out the trolls. Correct. Damn, bro, that's going to be another main event pick wrong for you. Probably. There can't be that many. Probably. Again, I like Murphy versus Diego, but Gene, I think Gene would KO Murphy. Who wins, Brian Ortega or Sterling? Sterling. Demetrius, I have a video on my channel breaking that fight down if you want to check it out. I go in depth on it and stuff. It's not too long. I like Sterling. Gun to your dome, fate of the universe, gone, make it to the second round? Yes. Appreciate you, Demetrius. Silva versus Lopez is good fight. Shame that the card itself isn't that good though. Is it not that good? Oops. Gene Silva. Let's see. September 13th, Noche. What do you mean? This card's good. Yeah, I think this card's fun as hell. I like this card. I gotta be honest. I think there's gonna be a ton of finishes. A ton. Yeah. I like this. I like it. There's only 11, so we might get another one added to it. Sterling, why was everyone making fun of the way you say DDP's name? How is it said? I think it's French and language is just awful. It's Dreykus. I was saying Drysus. It's Dreykus, though. Who you got in Holland versus Malat? Holland. It's free, yes. We watch PFL live Thursday night. I'll be at work. So unless for some reason it's later in the day, no. Yeah, it's 6 p.m. I'll be 4 hours into my work shift. So I really have no interest to watch Fabian Edwards fight. Anyways, he's not that good. He has some decent wins over some okay fighters, but we've seen him fight really good fighters and not do that good. Like Johnny Eblen, who is very good. He lost to Austin Vanderford, who's not good. Not good. Yeah, he knocked out Leota, but Leota was fucking 44 years old at that point. Beat Gagar, so that's a nice win. Has he fought in a while? I feel like he hasn't fought in a hot minute. No, it's been 2 years. Oh man, is he done? That sucks. How long do you think Ankalaev will last against Aspinall? What? If they were ever to fight? Not that long. 2 rounds at best, yes. Aspinall not coming down? No. 1 to 100% chance of Zhang versus Tom winning? 70. Did you know Islam has a farm with horses and animals? Cool. Okay. Oh, my bad. Noche is a good card. I was looking at the UFC website and it wasn't showing all the fights. Oh, yeah. The card's good. I like the card. I think there's some placements. You could change some placements of some fights. It makes sense. But there's only 11 fights right now. Realistically, you could add 1 or 2 more fights. Oh, the guy tonight on the Contender Series, I didn't really get a chance to watch some of them. I've seen some finishes. There was somebody said he wanted to fight on the Noche card, or he wanted to fight on Perth. I think it was UFC Perth. There's 16 fights on that card. And I guess they're going to put him on there. Okay, well, it's not, there's only 11 right now, I guess. But yeah, we're going to get somebody that fought today. So we'll see. Islam has videos with horses, okay. I'm going to risk my life on day 1, Tom. Okay. Did you know Islam does horseback riding as a hobby? I don't really care what he's... Okay. Okay. Shit, I want to say you told me... I remember 22,001 for sure. I vaguely remember you saying 50 on somebody. Am I wrong on that? 22 for sure. Which is fucking wild. Wild. It fucking shatters my heart. Holy crap. I don't think I've ever seen that much money in my life. And you're over here betting with it. Whew. Damn. Yep, 22K on Marlon shattering Gilbert. Morales. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. When was the last time you were clean shaven? Clean shaven? My kids have never seen me with a shaved. And my son will be 14. I blacked out and lost my mind when he knocked him down. Oh, I bet you did. Oh, I bet you did. Because that's a juicy payout. Yeah, that's. Oh, also we have to remember Tom Nolan versus Evan Elder this weekend. Whew. Wait, no, this is the Perth card. Yeah, the Perth card. Sorry. Whew. Jesus. Oh yeah, FanDuel. That's what I was looking at. FanDuel. Did you get? It'll be more than that if Prates and Morales get Sleepy Leon. Oh, I agree with that. Aspinall versus Moreno, killer fight. No. Did you ever bet on fights? Or do I ever bet on fights? I did. There's a reason why I don't do it anymore. I did. I have before. I won 200 on the Jose fight. Oh, no, not the Jose. The Pantoja. um, when he won the belt. It was like the last 3 fights or some shit. What the? That's weird. Anyways, let's see these odds today. Let's see them. I have $5. That next comment is MMA related. Appreciate you, Mike. Appreciate you. Yeah, I have Kiefer Crosby losing, Samajari winning. Mike with the $5. I really do appreciate you, buddy. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well, my guy. I have Sergey Pavlovich winning, Sterling winning. On UFC 311, if you had parlayed 100 on all 4 previously undefeated fighters losing, you would have won over 20,000. Oh. Oh my gosh. Ray came through. Thank Grayson. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Oh gosh, I do not see Weston Wilson winning. Kyle Dawkins is a dog I like. I'm kind of leaning towards Hubbard to win as well. Loner Kavanaugh, and then Gage Young. But 10, you can win $1,000. There is some nice parlays that I like this weekend too. Like Charles Johnson, Gage Young by knockout. Of course, that doesn't have it on here. Stupid thing. I was thinking on betting on Talbot losing, but I didn't, sadly. Yeah. Hani Barcelos he's a dog. He's good. I'll have over 10,000 on each of these fights. Zhang, Jean, Ateba, Petrino, and Aspinall. Holy crap. I couldn't imagine if I won 20,000. I couldn't imagine. And they all freaking lost. Oh, let's look at this. Yeah, Umar lost. Talbot. Rinya. And Clayton. Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah, I lost 2,000 on Talbot and Rinya that night. Oh gosh. John Hindsight is 2020, also big money. Like I said, people are like, "Oh, you suck at picking." I was like, "Dude, it's fucking MMA. If I knew what was gonna happen, I would be rich. This would be my job. I fucking wish it was, but this would be my job." That was just free money. But I hammered 1,700 on Islam by finish, so made some back. Oh, I bet. Oh, yeah, against Marcano. Should have done it first round. Jesus. I will. He's my favorite fighter. Gosh. How much did you get on the 22K one? Fucking hope a lot. I show speed? No. No. Obviously, I know of him, but no. Top 3, Tom, Gene, and Morales. I'm curious what they're going to do with Morales. He's kind of in a weird spot because of that division. Michael Morales, 18-0, 26, 14 finishes, 8 in the first round. Unbelievable. Yeah, he's kind of in a weird spot. I hate that they don't have where they're ranked. I hate it. Why? Why is that a new thing? Hold on. Main event. Most people picked Morales, obviously. Do I have to go to fucking rankings? Why? Welterweight. So dumb. You have to do that now. So Morales is 12? Technically, they have him right above Rinya. Renat Fakhretdinov. Jesus. Renat. I don't understand these rankings. There's no way that's true. No way. How is he not in the top 10? Seriously. Yo, Fight Milk, what's up, buddy? Really thought you were going to book Hamza vs. RDR for the moment? No. No, bro, Morales is 7. That KO was amazing. It was good. Yeah, I'm on UFC.com now. Let's look. Okay, so 7 is Michael Morales. So you could do him versus Ian Gary, which I think Morales might be in a little bit of trouble with Gary just because of how good he is at keeping the distance. But I like Michael Morales. But that's such a tough fight, I think. I think he would maul Joaquin Buckley. But Buckley is strong enough to maybe get some takedowns. Him versus Leon puts him straight up there to fight for the title. Bilal should not be number 1. Get his ass out of here. I don't even know who you would put him against next, to be honest. Usman? But Usman's never going to take that fight because he wants the title shot. You'd probably do him versus Gary. Honestly. You better not do Protez Morales. Oh, God, I hope not. How Patty jumped to 7 above Gamrot is very suspicious. I mean, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. You're not wrong. It's only 1 spot above him. He moved up 2 spots. Gamrot moved down 1. I think it's because Gamrot went to a decision in his last fight, I believe, and Patty finished somebody. Finished Chandler, obviously, but Gamrot lost to Hooker, so he can't be above Hooker. Gaethje said if he doesn't get a title shot, he's going to retire. Okay. Not let Gary fight up the rankings. No, let Gary fight up the rankings. Okay, imagine Morales for Shavkat. Shavkat would never take that, but that fight would be incredible. Incredible. Also, probably have seen anything good from Jeff Neal. I'd like to see Gary fight up in the rankings only to see him get humbled so I can say vegans and smokers are neck and neck. Oh, dope shirt. Goosebumps, buddy. Hell yeah. Right, Mike. Shit, I mean, at this point, who does Gary fight? I guess Leon. Brady is the test. That would be the test for Ian Gary. Is Sean Brady or Bilal? That's the test. Gary versus Sean Brady. Yep, Bilal is annoying. Oh God, yes, Lolita, yes, 100%. 100%. But should be good. I guess the Pitbull fight's not a done deal, so that's interesting. Bilal loses the next fight, guaranteed. I agree. Who does Gary fight is a hard question for Shelby. Yeah, absolutely. Gary is so good. He is good. His IQ's good. I don't think he's as good of a striker as sometimes he's made out to be, but he's good. Brady was calling out Gary for all the time, but went silent. Maybe it's booked. Ooh, okay. I hope so. Pitbull's on Paris card. Well, the thing came out today, and Marcel said that it's not on the lineup because it's not confirmed by the UFC. So we'll see. We'll see. He's fighting the newcomer if it happens. That guy is good. Basically is undefeated. but I think there was an injury or something like that. I do believe it's Gary versus Brady. I like it. I like it. Shavkat Bilal. Ooh, I think Shavkat mauls Bilal. Armin said he'd fight soon, not against Taporia, so it's probably Patty or Gaethje gets a title shot or vice versa. It's not Gaethje. Gaethje said if he gets no title shot, he's going to retire. So it's probably Patty. It's probably Patty. And then it'd be Gaethje, Armin. So what? We can fucking book it that Taporia's going to KO Gaethje within one. Morales would end Usman. It depends if he can stop the takedowns. But yes, I agree. I agree. Usman is still a good wrestler, as we've seen. But yeah, I think Morales would do dirty things to him. Yes. Patty more balls than Gaethje? In what way? What do you mean? What do you mean? Bring Romulus back? Yeah, without no takedown, sure. Do you think Loner can get the win inside the distance? Yes. I think he'd be the first person to finish Charles Johnson, yes. Now, betting-wise, there's nothing wrong parlaying Charles Johnson and somebody else. Because he's a pretty big underdog, to be honest. I was actually kind of hoping Loner would be an underdog because, yeah, I'm with all the UFC experience that Charles has had, I'm surprised. Loner wins, I think so too. Shavkat, even though recovering from injuries, beats Bilal, in my opinion. Thoughts? I agree, 100%. The injury's tough. It's even more tough when you fight with it. And he, to me, largely dominated Gary. Some close rounds, but I thought he clearly won, landed bigger shots. Only that last round he was ever in danger. I hope if he comes back, he's healthy. That's what I hope. He'll fight a bad style match up in Armin. Outside the title fight, Gaethje never fights grapplers. I agree with that. How is Strickland above RDR, Fluffy, and Kaio? Good question. Who should I put most on this year? Ooh. Marab. I think Marab smashes Corey. Fucking smashes him. I like the odds more with Marab than Tom. Now, if you're saying the over, like over 1.5 or whatever, Raise, that is a good question indeed. How valuable is a jab and the teep? Not a Marab fan, respect him though. I'm not a huge Marab fan either, but I do not like Corey. Lawmaker slumps him in one. Strickland has a win over Champion and beat Imavov a few other top 15 guys. Sure, but his last few fights have not been good. And the problem is he talks so much shit and he doesn't even fight. So much shit. And he doesn't even fight. I don't get it. Izzy vs. Strickland 2 needs to happen? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. You stop that. No, it doesn't. John. Yes. Why? Because I don't think Izzy beats him. No shot. Note Adesanya versus Strickland? Yeah, no. No. He becomes a businessman now? Who? Strickland? I want Izzy to go in there and win. Ugh. God. Don't be shy, dude. What? I'll put 70,000 on a Tebo with Shadow Sean in 30 seconds. Oh, I'm here for it. Now I am with Elite, whatever the result is. Result Izzy versus Strickland has to happen. Okay. Hey, John, yes. Strickland peaked at Izzy, in my opinion. So much potential wasted. I agree with that. I agree with that. I will say that fight is a lot closer than I originally thought. I still thought Sean won, but Izzy did good things in that matchup. It just, with that knockdown that Strickland had, it kind of overshadowed everything else. You know, it'll 100% be Strickland versus Adesanya next. God, I hope so. I hope not. It'll be a donation. Why do I not like Sandhagen? Because he's super overhyped. Everyone acts like he's this lethal fighter, and you watch him fight, and he's just boring. He's just boring. His most exciting fights are fights he loses, like TJ Dillashaw, like Petr Yan. Oh, I won't be. It'll be. I'll be slamming Aspinall by finish. Beakers and what? What? Oh. What? The heck are you talking about? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's fucking weird. It's a weird one. Let me tell you. Very fucking weird. What the? Petition for Meguru to down. You're fucking weird. I want to see DDP versus Costa. Thoughts? I like that fight. I'll be honest. I like it. I like it. The fuck? I've been taking mad shit on the internet with this profile pic. I'm sure you have been. I'm sure you have been. What a weirdo. Perfect. I've been saying this for a minute, but Almeida beats Tom, and I'll be betting on it too. Ooh, okay. Sean versus Whitaker. What's up, El Nasty? Possibly. Do I talk MMA at work with my mates? No, not really. Oh, if you could put a free billion on any fighter to win, but you have no idea who the opponent is, who would it be? I'll tell you the opponent once you choose. I would say. It's a great question, actually. Heavyweight. I'm gonna say. Fuck. I'm gonna say his on. I can't. God, it's so fucking challenging. I guess Marab. Fuck. Or Pantoja. Pantoja's better. I'll do that. Pantoja. Not good. Where's this fucking thing at? Allow. Show viewers. Oh, okay. Then we're good there, I guess. Good. Redirect. Do that. Save it. I'll say Ilya. I think he beats everyone in lightweight right now. Okay. Petr Yan looks like a handyman. It freaks me out sometimes. That's fair for sure. How much testosterone do you take? What? 1 billion on Islam. There you go. An ongoing bet. Conor does not return to UFC competition. Bare knuckle, sure, but not UFC thoughts. Well, he's back in the testing pool. So Yeah, he's back in the testing pool. I hope he doesn't, but while your 3 billion would be on Pantoja beating Tachiru, okay, I like that. Oh wait, no, Hamza would be the best bet. I think that's fair too. Thoughts on Fluffy versus RDR? RDR starts the fight off well, and then Fluffy wins. Ruffy beats Ilya. I disagree with that. We've seen nothing from Ruffy. We've seen him in decent knockouts, but he's beating nobody all that competitive. Is steroid use popular in your area? No. What? What? Yeah, I don't think Ruffy wins that. I gotta be honest. Howdy. Sup? Sup? Appreciate ya. If you guys can, slap that like button. I appreciate you guys. If you set up a main card of dream current fights, what five would it be? Can't pick the same division twice, but you're allowed to do champ versus champ. Well, champ versus champ. Well, it would be the winner of Ink or Ankalaev and Pereira versus Tom. It would be Islam versus Ilya. It would be Pantoja Marab. Um, that makes that fight a little bit more difficult. Uh, MVP versus. I kind of want Wonder Boy, but I don't know how well they would match up, to be honest. I guess Prates MVP. I think that fight's incredible. And then the last one would be, I guess, Kayla and Nunes. Did you see Costa on the Ariel Helwani show? Helwani was gushing all over Costa. I'm sure he was. McGregor has political aspirations, even if he does. It's just to keep his name in the headlines. Being on the White House card is massive opportunity, even for him as a businessman. Oh, sure, sure. Ink by KO or sub for on who? Yo, is that Donald Cerrone? I fucking wish. Do you think Hamza will keep the belt until he retires? Me personally, I don't see anyone who can beat him. I think his hardest fight is Kai. Pantoja, Poatan versus Tom, Islam versus Ilya, Marab versus Pantoja, MVP versus Prates, Kayla versus Nunes. Yes. Big Ink by KO or sub Alex is done. Don't think so. Diaz versus McGregor is the best lightweight card for the no. Ilya Caves fire. You're touching on a good point. It could be all relevancy. Oh, it absolutely is. I don't want to see him fight again. Leon Edwards' time has come to get KO'd by Prates. I'm here for it. DoorDash is at Walmart right now. Okay. How do you think Magomed and Monkalaev versus Tatsuro Taira would go? Taira with the submission. Makaev has good grappling or good wrestling, but out of all the upcoming fights, what are the locks? Locks. Zhang. Oh, the guy that's fighting Kiefer Crosby, he's a lock. Gage Young. Um, Hiza, the guy that's fighting Weston Wilson. And that's it. Masvidal, Connor, yuck. Yuck. You also said DDP would fuck up Hamza. Yeah, fair. Masvidal versus Connor, which is better other than Islam Ilya than Connor versus Nate for White House? Armin, nobody had the Hamza DDP fight picked as it turned out. Correct. I'm only taking Zhang big on this card. Okay. Okay. I think Weston Wilson's getting smashed. Absolutely smashed. Yeah, I like him. He's only been submitted one time, and that's the only way Weston Wilson can win is by submissions. He has 12 of them. Ilya Hamzat. Okay, that's fun. No one cares about Masvidal. Islam. Ilya Hamzat would be ridiculous. That'd be ridiculous. I did. I knew it would be one-sided. Hamzat the real GOAT. Okay, he's not a GOAT, but okay. Chimaev not making 170. Correct. Isn't Hamzat like 6 inches taller than Ilya? Yeah. Ilya is small. Ilya is small. He is 5'7". Taporia is like 6'4" or some shit. Six two. So yeah. Walker's chinny is as shit, but I'm feeling on upset submission such ground and pound win based on absolutely nothing. Yeah, I'm a little curious on Zhang's takedown defense. What's a fight you'd like to see amongst two fighters in different divisions? No champs. In different divisions. I mean, MVP processes has to be up there. MVP versus Leon is up there for me. Those are all fights I want to see. Strikers against MVP I want to see. Also, someone said that they thought Jared Cannonier won that fight. Get the fuck out of here. Those first 2 rounds were not even close. MVP was styling on Jared. Yeah, I guess that's it. Only way Hamza loses is to Ilya is by atrocious weight cut, right? Ilya via hopes and prayers. Is Makachev gonna rock Ilya? Yes. How awesome would MVP versus Morales be? That'd be incredible. Brady versus Hamza would be interesting. Interesting for sure. Dude, those grappling exchanges would be sick. Hamza versus Ankalaev at middleweight? No. No. I think he beats Ankalaev. I think Pereira's a harder fight, and I still think he beats him. Islam Makhachev versus Hamza Chimaev would be a crazy fight. I don't think so. I don't think so. Hamza's never going to 170. Never. Oh, man. Brady versus Hamza, dude. That'd be so fun. I don't think MVP versus Adesanya would be a fun matchup, to be honest. Don't get why people calling for it. It would be similar to Adesanya versus Romero. No action. Oh, no. Have you ever watched MVP fight? There's always action. No. He's always looking for counters. And he's always throwing. No way. Would you rather see Islam versus Ilya or John versus Tom? Oh, John Tom. John Tom. That's my most anticipated matchup ever. Islam versus Ilya. Who would win, John versus Hamza? John. Hamza. Just curious. Curious, do you take into account Alex's activity leading up to the Ankalaev fight? Well, we're only seeing those things. We don't know how much training he's doing. He might be training a ton. We don't know. We really won't know until he fights Magomed. But I will say, in the first fight, the biggest thing for Pereira was defending the takedowns, and he just wasn't being active. He wasn't throwing at all. And I think for him, the biggest thing for him is activity in that fight. And I think he beats Magomed. Wait. Are you going to be in a fantasy league this season or what? I hope so. Nah, I am not right now currently. MVP is a freaking angry, hungry cat. MVP and Adesanya are both counter heavy. Both wouldn't want to initiate. Again, you've never watched MVP. Adesanya is, but MVP fights. Even though he is a counter guy, sure, he moved in a lot on Jared in those first 2 rounds. He was initiating it. Yes, he was leaning back and all that stuff and countering, but he was also going forward. The first shot of the fight when he dropped him, he went forward and hit him. What's a favorite dinner you frequent where you might be able to watch sports? I watch them at home. Alex is done for watch all the Ankalaev rematches. They all get messed up way harder. Alex was ducking, ducking. Jesus, has any division ever been more talented, rich than lightweight today? Probably not. Not lightweight, at least. It'd be a little hesitant, but I'd have to at least put 6 on Carlos if fights Venom. I would be hesitant. I think Venom beats Carlos. What's my next tattoo design? None right now. Dougie. Casual. Okay. And MVP is tall and fast. Yep. Why do you think Islam is interested in? I have no idea. I think 170 is deeper than 155 right now. I don't think so. I don't think so. Let me look. Well, because like top 10, we'll do that. Top 10. Kobe is out. He's done. Leon is whatever. So really, you have Bilal's done. Kamaru maybe. Okay, so let's do Brady, Shavkat, Carlos, and Gary. And then at 55, so you have like 4 to 5 challengers. Islam, oh, he's not 55 anymore, but Armin, Max, Justin, Patty, Gamrat, Benny. Grant Dawson is still there as well. Oh, Joel Alvarez is also going to 170. You have, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 challengers, contenders. There's more in 55 than 70. Bilal is done. Yeah, so many casuals in here. Go then. Get out of here. What? You have to count Islam at 170. Correct. Morales, Gary, Prates, Brady. That's only 4. 55 has more. Islam is also 170. You're correct. That's why I said no at 55. Johnny Walker can only really afford to lose a decision, though. Otherwise, it feels bad, all right? Marab, Ankieri, Locke. I think Pereira beats Ankalaev, and I think Roundtree beats Yuri. Oh, my bad. Dougie, but your mouth, mate. My bad, Mike. Do you think lightweight is the most talent rich it's ever been? You just asked this. Casuals grow the sport, accept it. Walker cannot afford to lose, but he will. Correct. It's a hardcore. I'm a hardcore because I convinced myself to enjoy hugging for 5 rounds. What? The fuck are you talking about? Right? Second to last, sorry. No need, though. We have the same take on Alex. Oh, I'm my bad. Oh, look, Mike. My bad. Oh, right there. Sorry. I meant by activity. He likely was in camp in yearish, straight swapping in and out of. Yep. If he had a dedicated camp for Ankalaev, how different do we see the rematch going, if at all? Again, the biggest thing for that one, it seemed like he was. Apparently, there was some injuries he had going on, but it just seemed like he was burnt out. It seemed like he couldn't get started. Again, he still stopped 12 takedowns, still swept him at one of the end of the rounds in that fight. That's why, for me, and we've seen the best of Ankalaev besides a finish, but we've seen the best of Ankalaev. Pereira, I feel like if he can have a little bit more output, more volume with his striking, he can do a lot of good stuff with Ankalaev. We didn't really see head kicks. We didn't really see body kicks. We didn't see a ton of leg kicks, some for sure, but a lot of his camp probably, or his what he did against Ankalaev for the first fight was takedown defense. Who do you got? Walker, Prime Usman? Usman. No, I asked if lightweight is more talented, rich than other divisions. Not that it's the most talented, rich. Oh, okay. No. Usman, yep. Well, Patchy B, yes, I do. I think so. I think you will. Hello, what's up? Is Dougie corner prelim? Have we cut Brian Battle yet? He should not be cut. He's 6-1 in the UFC. He just needs to figure out his weight. Pereira's making stupid videos with Nina. Johnny Walker had an incredible spitting back fist. Sure. Is there a fight tonight? No. That's on Saturday. Chris, what's up, buddy? Yo, who's the best takedowns in UFC history? Who's got the best takedowns? First thought is GSP because of his versatility and mixing it up with the striking. Khabib is there also because of how ferocious and relentless he was. Yeah, GSP is absolutely up there. Unless you're eating Rue. Guru is a casual who wants to play touch butt at the park with Aiden Ross. What are you talking about? When was lightweight the most talented rich during Conor, Khabib, etc.? No. Khabib Islam, that'd be a crazy fight. Crazy. But that is going to be it, guys. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you. Make sure you guys are liking the playlist. I will have a little bit more videos out tomorrow. Again, thank you. Stay safe. I'll see you guys tomorrow night.